Tally-ho, chaps! Hello everyone, this is IL-2 Sturmovik Cliffs of Dover. IL-2 Sturmovik is a series of World War II flight simulators, and Cliffs of Dover is the Battle of Britain one. No, you don't say! Now, for some reason, I couldn't get Fraps to do this, so I'm having to use Bandicam, which means there's going to be a lot of editing because I still only have a trial version of that, so it's going to have to be like 10-minute spurts at a time. Even so, it took me several attempts to do this because Bandicam just was not playing nice. Anyway, hopefully this time we'll get it. So I'm going to start a new campaign. Here we have an introduction. There's a developing story that goes on here about this character that you play, a pilot who joined the RAF exactly 8 months ago, sometime in 1939, close to the outbreak of war itself. The war just started in Europe. I always wanted to fly, yeah, you and me both. I imagine myself in a glistening new fighter diving onto a German bomber formation, blah blah blah. One morning I went to a recruiting office and signed up, lied about going for a few rides in biplanes before, that's gonna work well. 6 weeks later I took my first flight in a Tiger Moth, the most horrifying day of my life. Now that I have my wings, it all seems so different. How naive I was. I just got posted to an operational squadron. I really hoped for a Spitfire squadron, but I'll be flying Hurricanes. Hey, don't knock the Hurricane, okay? The Spitfire might be the glamorous one that everybody knows, but the Hurricane's the one that did most of the hard work, mainly because it was cheap and easy to get back up in the air again, and in a long-running war of attrition, that's pretty much what you want, really. I'll be diving on German squadron bomber formations, alright, but it won't be glamorous and it won't be easy. Well, duh. They'll be firing back, those bombers bristling with machine guns. What, you think they're just going to let you shoot them? Oh, how inconsiderate of them. Anyway, yeah, so let's go for it. And first mission, this is where I first get posted to my squadron and meet my squadron mates for the first time. I walk up to the squadron leader at 7:30 AM, who responds with, "Yes, what is it?" The squadron leader looks peeved, pencil moustache, posh accent, stereotypical RAF then, pretty much. I handed him my papers. "What's this? You're joining the squadron?" The other pilot in the briefing room looked up. "Yes, sir. Received my orders on the 7th. He looked me up and down and began to leaf through my papers. "Straight out of flying school." The squadron leader handed the papers back to me. "What do I need you for? I can't send you into battle." An older-looking pilot he had been arguing with coughed and put his arm around my shoulder. "Now, Terry," he said, "you know we're short of pilots, and the way things are going, we'll keep on getting replacements just like this one. As I was saying, do we really have time to sit around? Why wait to send him up there? We're not only short of pilots, we're running out of planes. I can't put this guy in a perfectly good airplane." We say aeroplane, not airplane. But anyway, he can't put me in a perfectly good one, and the alarm bell rang. Everybody jumped up. The dishevelled flying officer ran into the room and yelled, "Squadron, scramble! Germans are attacking a shipping convoy!" "Tell you what, Terry," my new friend continued, "I'm short a guy. Let me take him up, he can be my number 3. I'll watch out for him and he can show us what he can do." The squadron leader says, "Do as you like, I need to gear up." "Let's go, sport," my new friend slapped me on the back. "The name's Hugh Pickett." Very typical British name there. "Stay with me, keep your head in a swivel, brake when I brake, fire when I fire, and try not to get too scared. Now, come on!" I could barely keep my wits together. Okay, let's do this.
Aircraft out front. You're clear to signal. Get them in the head-on path. Aim for the cockpit.
So, guessing this one in front of me must be... Would that be Pickett? Because I'm his number 3 and this guy to my right is his number 2. So where's Terry in all of this?
Aircraft out front. You're clear for takeoff. Attention, village group. Approximately 9 aircraft. Sector Dawn.
You can tell it's old radio chatter because they say 9 instead of Niner. They say Niner now because it's otherwise 9 sounds too similar to 5. I guess. Okay, by spread out you mean... I don't know. Mission complete already? But we didn't do anything. Mission 3 I'm guessing would be me, so I need to go for number 2 from the first element, wherever that is. Dorniers anyway. Oh, right there is going that way. Oh, I think that's them. Yep, that's them. Guy's getting shot, I think. I'm actually hitting him. Is that his bullet trails falling out of the wing? Where? They're bailing out. Oh, right. About this guy. There seems to be a bug on this where even though it's nowhere near them, it still calls me up for shooting a friendly. I like that. You see, he'll do alright. Yes, yes. Right, so which one... Those two mine? Right, I think those two are mine. actually know if I'm with the right group or not. They're definitely Hurricanes, but are they mine or are they somebody different? Can't tell from out here. But I don't see any other groups, so must be these guys, I guess. Where are they going? Oh, they're going out to sea. Can't be those two. I've lost the rest of my flights. Okay, I managed to find the rest of the flights. So those two must be mine too. Okay, I think what this basically means is that I'm going to get ready to land next and Luton 7 is going to land himself. I don't know what's happened to Luton 4, 5 and 6, or maybe they never took off, or I don't know. But I'm pretty much just going to be circling this area until it's my turn to land, I think. So I'm going to cut it here and I'll see you when it's my turn to land.
May I have that tower? Water, you're clear to land.
Okay, that's my turn. And I'm going to have to go on a... I don't know which one is the active runway actually, or even if there is one, so I'm going to have to go on a long downwind. let's see if I can get this thing down. I would request landing clears, but from what I've noticed, the traffic communication thing seems to be bugged. No matter how many times I do it, it'll always say denied.
Attention. Houston. Stop. Houston. Join the fence.
Oh, is that a hole in the runway? Okay, we're down. I'm just gonna pop the canopy open now. Yay! We did it! We gave Jerry a good old thrashing, what? So, yeah. This is the debriefing screen, and apparently I did 23% of damage to one, 94% of damage to another, and 2% of damage to another one. So, yeah. There's a little outro here which tells you the outcome of the battle. The airfield looked much better from the ground. From the air, the place looked obliterated by German bombs, bursts of flames, pillars of dirt rising up covering the entire field. It looked devastating. We found nothing important was hit. Most of the bombs fell on the runway. The men were already filling up the holes. The pilots gathered in a large, loud group by the operations building, cheering, laughing, making hand planes, showing each other their successful attacks on the Dorniers. I was laughing with them, but quickly noticed most of the men didn't respond to me and turned away to ignore me. I looked around and saw Pickett. Not bad for your first combat, not bad at all. Thank you, sir. I'm glad I had the chance to prove myself. So am I. Those Huns didn't know what hit them. What a fight, what a fight. I kept looking out for escorts, couldn't believe my luck. Yeah, I know I keep changing the voices. Sorry. Escorts. My elation suddenly disappeared. I didn't even think of German fighters. I was so concentrated on the Dorniers I never bothered to check my six. Still, try to stay in formation next time. When you break off like that, you expose yourself and your leader, even when we're attacking unarmed and escorted bombers. A tight formation. He paused, looked over my shoulder, and saluted. I turned around and saw squadron leader Tweed approach. Terry Tweed. What a stereotypical RAF name. Although Hugh Pickett's not much better. I hear your protege did well today, Pickett. He looked me straight in the eye for a second, then looked away. You both were very lucky that those DO-215s had no escorts. Yes, sir. Keep him in your element for now, and for God's sakes make sure he stays in formation. This isn't the circus. Pickett began to say something, but Tweed stopped him with a wave of the hand, turned around and left. I noticed Pickett could barely hold back a smile. So, yeah, this is, IL-2 Sturmovik Cliffs of Dover. It's a pretty good World War II Battle of Britain flight simulator. There haven't been many of those on the market lately. And no, War Thunder does not count because that's not a simulator. Okay, so yeah, anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll see you next time then. Bye now.